Alright, hello everybody. We are back for another day. Today, we are going to play, and I have played this before, but I'm going to go for the 100%, I think. I have never played, to go for the 100% achievement, so I wanted to replay it, since they have released the second episode. The second episode came out on the 21st of my birthday. So, but it's been so long since I played this that I really want to give it another go. So, before I jump into the second one. So we're going to do that. And it should be good. Should be... I always like the music for this game. So we'll start a new profile. Bean. Okay. Play game. Seattle, 2020. A city filled with dreams and madness. A time when the Great War between races is but a footnote in history. A time when anyone can dream of being whatever they want to be. And have those dreams crushed before they can even be discussed. Jesus. But still, it is a place and time where anything can happen. Okay? It is when the elves have left the forest to build their startups. When the dwarves have emerged from their caves to start their automotive empires. Okay. When the orcs have put down their axes and started using computers to improve their lives. And when humans live among them, as driven as ever. It is a city that holds the many dreams and stories of its people. Most of these stories are left untold, but some few find solace in the embrace of bricks and wood and glass. They are told over drinks, then take up residence in some stranger's memories. In one corner of the city stands a coffee shop, a place that is only open when the sun is sleeping, a place where people share their stories, and these are their stories. Actually, do this so that there we are. Okay. So I can look at this to make sure I'm getting everything. Alright, press any button. Well, oh, it's you. Hey, Bean. How's the night so far? It's calm as usual. We've got a slight problem, though. What happened? My supplier made some logistical errors. I don't have half of my ingredients today. That's a bummer. Don't worry, I can still serve the caffeine you desperately need. That's good to hear. Anyway, let me set things up first. You're our first customer after all. Don't worry, take your time. I'm a writer, not an editor. So, I'm used to taking things slow. Oh. Writer's block again? You got that right. What are you writing now? Do you remember my plan to... Pardon the interruption. The machine is ready. Do you want your triple shot espresso now? Yes, please. And if you forget how to make it, just check your phone, okay? Anyway, I really need that triple shot espresso. Okay, I know I already knew it was coffee, 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 but... the coffee. Here we go. Special for my only customer. Exactly what I need. Anyway, where were we? Your plan to do something. Yes, that. It's not that I hate writing stories for the newspaper, but it seems like the right time for something bigger. So, a novel? Yes. It sounded so simple when I was making the plan. At least you still have your job. In case things go awry. Ha ha ha. Did I say something wrong? No, you were right. You said something I should have thought about myself. What are you talking about? You know who owns the Evening Whispers? GRA Media, right? Yes. And they are also the biggest book publisher in the country. So when an opportunity presented itself, I took it. What do you mean by opportunity? Well, I bumped into one of the big guys in the elevator, so naturally I pitched my book idea. Come on, don't look at me like that. Are you for real? I know, it was such a stupid thing to do, so how did they react? Thankfully, he'd seen my short stories. So, he challenged me. If I can get a draft ready in a month, he'll pull some strings and get the fiction publishing division to sign me up for a publishing deal. That sounds great. What about your job at the Evening Whispers? Do you have time to do both? That's the hard part. I've been secretly working on the novel during office hours, and I'm falling behind on the newspaper's deadlines. If the chief finds out, she'll probably kick me out. Ouch. Well, at least you've got a month to finish the initial draft. That was last week. Again, don't look at me like that. How far along are you? I assume the number of words you've written is not too far from 0. Hey, that's rude. I've written some stuff. May I see it? Well, it was so bad that, after reading it, I decided to just delete everything immediately. So, 0. Yeah. I really need to finish it in, at most, 2 weeks. Oh, God. Then I'll use the extra week to polish and do some editing. That would be smart. Sounds like a plan. If you can pull it off. I know. You don't need to be so cynical about it. That's why I'm here today. Hoping to find some inspiration. I wrote some of my best short stories here. Just want to change the color of these lights. I just noticed they're not purple. Thank you. Glad this place could be of service. Oh, it looks like someone's coming. Welcome. Hi there. Hello. Good evening. For here, miss? Yes, please. I'm not really sure what to order, though. What do you recommend? That depends highly on your mood. I'm just here to meet my boyfriend. Not planning to be awake all night. So definitely no coffee. How about something chocolatey? It's perfect for this weather. That's a good idea, actually. Thank you. You're welcome. Anything with chocolate in it, please. Okay. Chocolate, chocolate, chocolate. see. Alright, just doing that because there's an achievement to throw away stuff 25 times, so. But you can only do it 5 times per, like, day, per day, it seems. So warm. So you're waiting for your boyfriend? Yes, he should be here soon. Look at you now. Went from empty to 3 customers in 1 night. Thought this place would be more crowded, considering it's the only coffee shop that's still open after midnight around here. Because it's the only coffee shop that's still open past midnight, it's mostly empty. Now that you mention it, is it good for business having the coffee shop only open at night? Definitely not. Yep, what she said. Then why? I just love doing it. And there's always someone longing for a warm drink at this hour. That's fascinating. Pardon me for asking. But how can you survive running the coffee shop like this? That's a secret. Being here is damn rich. That's the secret. Oh, really? She's exaggerating. Don't worry about it. Bean can manage. Yes, I can. I'm sure this place isn't going bankrupt anytime soon. So you still have a weird, quiet place to meet up at night. That's good to hear. By the way, are you a regular here? I don't really have anywhere else to go. I'm a writer who works best at night and in a coffee shop. Not so many options for that. No wonder. She's a pretty good writer, you know. You can find some of her stories in the Evening Whispers. Shut up! Wow, that's really interesting. What kind of things do you cover? I cover the stories of people around town. Oh, there, I was like, them. That doesn't mean... Personal, interesting, weird stories. I also contribute to their short stories. I love their fiction. You wrote those stories? Thank you. I wrote most of them, but not all. That's so cool. Then, are you here to write a new piece? I should be. But I don't even know what to write about. It's a little easier to have it go automatically. Here's the boyfriend. Welcome. Hi. Sorry to keep you waiting. It's okay. I had a nice chat with the fine folks here. Hi there. Hello. Hi, would you like to order something? Surprise me. Well, I don't really know what to order. Do you have any preferences, sir? Something bitter to keep me awake with milk. Oh, and draw some latte art on top. Ugh, I suck at the latte art. Okay. Coffee. Ooh. Milk. So you can draw whatever I want. Cool, cool. Let's just do... Oh, shit. I wanted to do the latte art. God damn it. I pushed the wrong button. Okay, I'm Bailey's. Oh my, where are my manners? I haven't introduced... I'm really bad about doing that too. My name is Lua. Hi, I'm Freya. Nice to meet both of you. I'm Bean. Hey, did you know that Freya here is a writer for the Evening Print Whisper? Oh, really? Done some work for them a few times. Oh, what kind of work? I'm a freelance designer and illustrator. I've done some caricatures and infographics for the paper. I assume you were in contact with Steve. Yep, he's a nice guy to work with. Oh, really? No, he isn't. But I've dealt with worse clients. Way worse. Yeah, I'm glad he's in the design and visuals department. I wouldn't be able to stand working with him directly. Ah, come on. He's tough to deal with, but definitely not the worst. Oh, of course. No matter how deep you go, there's always another layer of hell. How do you usually deal with bad customers here? The only bad customers this late at night are lost drunks or criminals. That sounds really bad. They're easy to handle. That's because you're good with your fists. Not as good as your coffee making skill, though. Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. You are welcome. Anyway, I really need to start writing. Whatever it is that I'm going to write. So I'll leave you two in the hands of our friendly neighborhood barista. Where are you going to write? Oh, not far. Just over at that table in the corner. Next to the windows. That's my spot. Oh, okay. Have fun. I'll try. Good luck. Thanks. I like how her phone also has horns on it. Should we move to other seats too? Yeah, here's good. Okay then. So, how was your day? It was fine. Work was nothing special. I finished my proposal early so I could get out of the office. Plus, my boss was in a really good mood all day. I thought your boss was always a happy-go-lucky person. Well, he is. But today he was happier than usual. I'm not sure what happened, but it was great seeing him smile so much. What about you? Any problems with your latest client? Oof. I could go on forever complaining about her, but that won't help me a bit. You should make a meme about her. And lose my current project for a minute of laughter? That might be worth it. Should ask Bean here about how to deal with annoying clients. Oh yeah? How do you usually deal with annoying customers? The ones you don't need your fists to take care of. I do have my own methods, but it wouldn't be wise to talk about customers to other customers. Now that's one good lesson to learn for the day. The phone is ringing. Your parents? Hello! How are you? Welcome on in. So you've talked to them. I did. Didn't end well. What did they say? Yeah, I'm doing alright. A lot. Ooh. They won't give us a chance at all? Anyone but an elf. What? That's what they said. How about you? More or less the same. I got into a fight with my old man. That's why I'm staying at Farron's place now. They kicked you out. You don't have to do this, you know. They're your family. I can't stand even one more second being a part of them. I might not have a stable income, but I can manage. But still, you don't know what they said about you last night. I'm sorry. What did they say? About my race, I assume? I want to know. Just the same old shit. Mumbling about how elves are holy creatures, and about our immortality. About how even if I outlive you... What? Nothing. About how if you outlive me, no other elves would want to be with an elf that's already been tainted by a lowly succubus. That's exactly what they said. So this is it then. The end of our relationship. It doesn't have to be. You know our families will never agree. We can just continue like this. What do you mean? They don't need to know that we're still dating. We can just continue the way we've always been, without them knowing. And then what? Do you want to be hiding our relationship for the rest of eternity? We're not like humans, you know. We can't just elope. And you won't get permission because you're too old. Lua, I don't care about their permission. I'll be glad to sever my family tree if I have to. I can't let you do that. You'll lose your immortality. If I get to spend my life with you, I don't mind. I don't mind a bit. You're making this hard for both of us. Do you feel happy when you're with me? Of course I do. Then you don't need any more reasons. You know we're perfect for each other. You don't even need to look deep down. Trust me, we can do this together. I can't think about this clearly right now. We'll talk later. Lua, wait. Oh boy. Sorry you had to listen to our problems. Yeah, I like how I just, spy on the whole thing. That's alright. This coffee shop has seen all kinds of stories. I do hope yours will have a happy ending. I hope so too. Do you have any alcohol? That's a bummer. Well, do you have anything that's warm and can calm me down? Do you like green tea lattes? Green tea lattes? I'll take one. And I can finally do the latte art. Alright, so that will be green tea, milk. I'm never good at this. Kind of looks like an avocado without the waviness to it. If you ignore out the wavy lines I just added, but now it doesn't look like one. And now I'm just making a mess. Yeah, let's do that. What am I doing exactly? Don't know. Looks like a bug. Okay, that's better. We'll just do that. Here's your green tea latte. Are you married? Me? No. Do you have someone you love? I love this coffee shop. But I'm sure that's not the answer you're looking for. I didn't really have any expectations. Man, out of all the people in the whole world, why did I fall for her? You can't choose who you fall in love with. You can if you try hard enough. At least that's what my old man said. He's really is one pretentious elf, but I guess all of them are. Entitled, pretentious, immortal douchebags. At least you have an eternity to learn and change, or an eternity to be an eternal asshole. Anyway, I need to go now, and probably drink myself under until the sun rises. There's still a while until sunrise. More time for me to drink then. See you around. See you around too, Miss Freya. Do visit again. You were listening from the corner? Yes. Poor souls. I hope they find a way to be together. Me too. Anyway, I need to leave. I have to get up earlier than usual tomorrow. Okay. After the rest of the deliveries come in tomorrow, I'll open as usual. Okay, you have a good night then. You too. Lemony Snippet. A fortune tale in a... Wednesday, September 23rd. Zombie virus from Africa may have reached Seattle. Seattle groceries distribution problems harm local restaurants. Oh no. Fire plans to enforce stricter regulations to manage illegal immigration. Good evening. Good gracious. What is wrong with you? Can't you just enter like a normal customer? I'm sorry. But I'm so excited to share this with you. Yeah, you're freaking me out. Why, stop jiggling. I know what to write for my novel. Is it one of your impulsive temporary ideas again? Don't be rude. I'm being serious here. Okay. Just tell me. What are you going to write about? This coffee shop. What? I'm going to write stories about this coffee shop and the people who come here. Are you for real? You can't. You gotta get their permission. What if I say you can't do that? I'm not asking permission, bro. That's like a breach of the customer's personal lives, you know. Yeah, this is yuck. Relax. I know that. I just need some inspiration from this place. The stories themselves will be loosely based on what I hear and see here. How loosely based? Knife Walker novel versus movie level loosely based. The old one? Of course, I'm talking about the old one. It's already very different, you know. Can't get more different than that. I mean, it's not like I can tell you not to write about a coffee shop, right? No, you can't. Although you can just ban me from coming. Okay, you're banned. What? Just kidding. I wouldn't do that to my loyal customer. Very funny. Thanks for not banning me, though. Really excited to see who's gonna come tonight. I wonder what kind of stories they'll have. Hey, Georgie. Good evening, y'all. Good evening, Officer Georgie. Seems like you're in high spirits this evening, Miss Freya. And please, Bean, no need to be that formal with me. We're both on duty here. Hence the formalities. You are as stiff as ever. Anyway, I have a shift tonight, so I'll need the usual. You have all the ingredients today? Not everything, but more than yesterday. Except for tea. I'm out of tea. You still remember my favorite, right? Yes, a coffee with honey. Thanks to your Toma Da Chill profile. Anyway, cup of sweet, healthy coffee, please. Okay. Coffee. And honey. Yeah, this is Coffee Talk episode 1. So it's a little like coffee shop talking sim game. And they have a second episode that just came out last week. So I'm replaying the first one. And then I will play the second one. Not everyone can manage this combination as sweet as you. By the way, I haven't ordered anything myself. Provide me with the service like you gave the old pop here, please. What are you having? Still need to ask, huh? You never know. Espresso, of course. The one and only espresso. I think I found this game on the Nintendo Switch store when it first, like one day. I don't know if I found it when it first came out, but I found it just randomly, and then I was on Twitter when I saw that the second one was coming out. They talked about it on Twitter. Fairly, I'm not sure whether that's a compliment or not. This is perfect. So how's everything going at the paper, Miss Freya? As usual. Awful. Oh, jeez. That's nice. She's making a risky deal with her boss. Yeah, pretty much. What kind of deal? Possibly life-altering deal. A very dangerous one, at that. Okay. A deal she regretted. Not that much. See, I'm not drinking coffee, but yes, I like this little... Oh, I gotta... You tell him. She's secretly using her working hours to do something else. Something like writing her own novel. Oh, shit. Not that loud. Shh. Thank you. Oh, because I took the automatic off. How's the leap of faith going so far? Oh no, why did I do that? I did not mean to do that. I apologize. There we go. My parent company. So technically I'm still doing work for the company. She'll be really pissed off. She's like, yeah, I'm working on my novel. Yeah. She's like, I'm working on my novel during work, but like, also, they're also going to be publishing it, so technically it's still work. Sometimes they might take longer than they're meant to. But still, coffee breaks. You're making me feel worse by saying that. You should feel bad. Stop adding salt to the wound, okay? Winnie. Yes. Kitty, this is Winston. Ha 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 ha. I'm not sure whether this will make you feel better or not. But if your writing career goes up in flames, the police force is always looking for people with balls as big as yours. Just don't mention that you like to do other things during working hours. I want to say thanks, but I feel like I should be offended. I'm sure you'll do just fine, Miss Freya. Do you have any idea what you're going to write? He is quite the little ninja. Oh, good. What will it be about? A coffee shop and the stories people tell inside. You're letting her do that? There's no stopping her. What's wrong? Please don't write about any shady-looking police officers who love to take breaks more than they should inside the coffee shop. I will definitely write about that police officer. He'll make a good comedic character. Was that a compliment, or are you making fun of me? I would call that a compliment. Is it? I don't think so. Hey, what do you have against me tonight? Bean is probably worried about losing customers due to breach of privacy. Come on, it's not like I'll be using real names. I'll dramatize most things I've heard, of course. That's even worse. Here's the thing. The stories I've heard, they'll only be the inspiration for what I write. By the way, as someone stationed here, I assume you've heard a lot of stories from the people around here, right? No. Come on. Nope. It's like I don't talk to them. You helped me once with one of the stories I wrote, the one about the secretly rich beggar hanging around the block. I'm sure you can give me other interesting tips. I helped you more than once, actually. Really? Now it's my turn to say, come on. Which stories are you talking about? You asked for information about the busker. The one who's always playing his guitar, always got a rose with him. Oh yeah, that guy. Yeah, poor guy. Hearing about your girlfriend passing during an investigation is, I don't know. It's hard. He took it quite well, to be honest. It was hard, but at least you gave him closure. He never complained that you used his story for the paper. I got his blessing before giving it to the editors. Well, at least he's become more popular since the article was published. More income for someone in his line of work. Yeah, the rose has become some kind of prop for him now. Anyway, back to the topic. Any hot tips? Okay. Have you heard about this one girl? Tell me, I think I remember this. Lately, this girl's been coming to a coffee shop in the area more often than before. She's pretty weird. I don't know what her deal is. but she has bright green hair. Oh, come on. I was so excited to hear about something real. You think you're not real? Wow, that went deep fast. No, I have not. Hey, what's with the sudden mood? Yeah, cheer up, girl. Ugh. Sorry, I'm having mood swings because of the pressure. You'll do just fine. I mean, you're great with your short stories. Oh, there you go, Winnie. By the way, why this coffee shop? Because I will spend a lot of my time here, I guess. And then there's this couple that visited the coffee shop yesterday. What about them? We're going through a pretty hard time together. You know, different races, different cultures, families don't improve. When I heard their story, I kind of felt their pain. What's happening to them happens to a lot of people. It's been told in fictional form countless times before, but it's always an interesting topic to discuss. Are they regulars here? Nope. The girl visited this place before, if I'm not mistaken. She was with her coworkers or clients, helping her friends sober up, I guess. You gave people coffee to sober up? Of course not. Some folks request coffee, but I recommend against it. I usually end up giving them tea, hot chocolate, or just plain water. That's nice of you. I hope they don't get pissed about the wrong order. Yeah, that happens sometimes. That's good for you. Anyway, look at that at the time. It's time for my shift. Oh yeah, go on and do your job, old man. Don't forget to share anything interesting you hear with me. Let's not make this a habit. Can't promise you that. Okay then, see you later, everyone. Take care, Officer Georgie. Later. I think I need to go back to my writing. Alright, I'm just going to switch this off for a quick second. So I can smoke. No offense, but I need to concentrate like crazy, so I'll move to my usual corner. Good luck with the writing. And don't forget to keep yourself hydrated. Yes, very important. Here, take this glass of water. Oh, you're just the best. You're welcome. Okay, off to the world of imagination I go. Ooh, munchlax and some popcorn. I love your emotes, by the way. Some of the emotes that you've dropped in the chat are really cute. I liked one that you dropped in the. You dropped a cute one in the beginning when you first came in. Like the second one you sent was super cute. I can't remember what it was, but I remember looking at your emotes and being like, oh, they're cute. That should do for the experiment. What? Someone is coming. What? Experiment? Welcome, Mr. Gala. Hi, Bean. Can we sit here? Sure thing, sir. Chillin'. This is the place you recommend? You don't like it? It's fine. I know it's not like the coffee shops you're used to in LA, but Gala, it's fine. Sorry to interrupt. Do you want to order anything? Yes. What do you want to drink? You first. Okay. Anything with coffee and ginger, please. Here we are. What do you want? Okay, repeat. There you are. Here's your order. Good choice. How's the town treating you so far? Same old. I was surprised seeing so many changes after just a few years, though. Yeah, things changed a lot in just 20 years. Holy crap, man. Things change a lot in like 3. Forget 20. Even this coffee shop, I believe this was a bar back then. When did you open this coffee shop? We opened around 6 years ago, mister. 6 years? Hyde. My name is Hyde. From what I gathered, you're from LA, right? I am. I used to live here decades ago, though. What brings you back to Seattle? I'm here for work. I'll probably be here for a few weeks. He travels a lot. I see. You two have known each other a long time, I assume. Sorry, I'm just opening up something. Okay, there we go. You could say that. Sorry, I had to just change up some of the windows I had so I could actually see what I was doing. What is this notification that I'm seeing on my... Oh, my gift sub. Expired. I had a gift sub? To that person? That was something else. Okay. Okay. Anyway. You're on day 2. Okay. You could say that. Yeah, I think we met not long after you got married, right? It was around the 60s, I believe. Wow. That was a long time ago. Not for our kind. Wait. If I'm not mistaken, the peace treaty between werewolves and vampires was signed in 1865. So when you guys said you met in the 60s, were you talking about the 1860s? No, we met in the 1960s. We're old by some racist standards, but not that old. Although it's still fair to say we haven't seen each other in a long time. I guess 20 years is a long time. This was the place, wasn't it, where we first met? Yeah, when it was a bar. They moved. Bankrupt. Ah, such a pity. Uh-huh. You're happy the bar closed down? What's with the smile, if you don't mind? Nothing. I was just wondering. Will history repeat its... Bitch, don't talk about my coffee shop like that. We've been open for 6 years. We're an established business. I've been coming to your place since the first week you opened. You've got something special here. It won't close down anytime soon. Thank you, Mr. Gala. Speaking of, it's been quite a while since your last visit. Busy at work? Kinda. With the news about that newfound virus going viral, the hospital has been extremely crowded. Is this the virus that... Is the virus that dangerous? Okay, I'm going to stop talking for a second, so you might just have to read. Okay. I'm back. Those two guys kind of reminds me of this video I saw online. I'd prefer if you didn't start fantasizing. It's a video of a wolf pup playing with a baby tiger. It's nice to see friendships that grow in unlikely circumstances. Oh, that video. What? What video did you think I was talking about? You know. Oh, never mind. You. I was just joking. Please don't do jokes. You're really bad at it. Yes, my voice is back. Anyway, it was a pretty interesting and productive night, but now I need to get some sleep. Yes, please don't forget to get some rest. I'll see you again tomorrow, I assume. Oh, don't you worry. I'll be here tomorrow. Night-night. Do, 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 do. Ba-ba. Thursday, September 24th, 2020. Despite losing a member, Super Smile's latest album sold 1 million copies. Vlogging is now part of curriculum at some private high schools. Stop workplace racial profiling. Orcish Workers Union demands. Oh, I need to turn the camera back on, too. There we go. Yo. Cup of honey milk, please. Milk and honey. Got it. There we go. There we go. Serve it. More honey milk. Here you are. You're welcome. Hey, Beans. Seems like there's a cat. Oh, a cat. Oh my god, she got in with me. Relax. It's okay. Oh. She's an orc. What are you looking for? Want some milk? Hi, barista. Yes, I'd love some milk. Holy. You look like you've just seen a ghost. No, I mean... I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude. It's been a while since the last time I saw a Nekomimi transforming. We rarely do it in public. I guess you don't have that many Nekomimi friends. The game has surprises. Yes, it does. Your folks usually use your feline form to communicate, if I'm not mistaken. That's right. Well, commuting as a cat sounds more practical. Oh, commuting, not communicating. Than commuting as a human. I mean, than commuting in bipedal form. Kind of. Anyway, before we continue, can I have my milk, please? I'm sorry. What kind of milk do you want? Just milk. No additional stuff or anything? No, milk and nothing else. said that like 4 times. Why'd you have to ask like so many times? They're literally like part cat. Of course they want milk. Fresh milk for the lady with the pretty smile. Thank you. Are you hitting on an underage girl? I was just giving her a compliment. Thank you for the compliment. It's really good. What's a young girl like you doing alone this late? I'm not a young girl. I'm a grown-up who can take care of herself. You don't look like a grown-up. What? I'm 18. Yeah, that's exactly what I'd call too young. Well, I'm not an old lady like you, for sure. Besides, I've been earning a living since I was 13 years old. So I'm definitely not a kid anymore. How? I'm sure you know. I don't. Oh my, are you? Just say it. If this is something illegal, or if you are in danger, blink twice. Really? With a cute face like mine? Exactly. Seriously, you've never seen me on TV or social media. I don't want to sound like a snob, but I don't watch mainstream media. Snob. Part of the broke but woke movement, I see. Jeez, you must be the broke part. I don't see you ordering any drinks. What, too broke for a cup of coffee? That's really mean. It's not that great for business, no. Oh, really? Sometimes I wonder. Could this coffee shop survive without me? What are you waiting for, Grandma? Make your order. Is this some kind of maid cafe experiment or something? So what do you want to order? The usual. Your espresso is ready. It's good as usual. Glad you liked it. Wait, a minute. You do look familiar. Are you in a pop group? Are you Rachel Florencia, the member of Super Smiles who just graduated and started her solo career? Uh-huh. You're not a lost cause after all, Grandma. That brings us back to my first question. What the hell are you doing here? Ordering milk. I'm serious. But you could see it with your own eyes, right? I'm really here to drink milk. How come this coffee shop attracts so many weird people? Well, while we do have a lot of unusual customers, this is the first time we've had a famous celebrity visit to drink milk, no less. Yay, achievement unlocked. No, seriously. Why are you here? So rude. Well, you know, the usual young folks' problems. I had a fight with my father. And so here I am. Ah, I see. But is it okay for a celebrity like you to be out alone this late? You don't need to worry about me. I can turn into a cat. No problems. I can just turn into a cat. Everything's fine. My dad We got into an argument. He doesn't like my line of work. He always saw my profession as something negative. But I love what I'm doing. What about your mother? What are her thoughts on your career choice? Dead. She passed away a few years ago. I'm sorry to hear that. It's alright. Your dad know anything about the entertainment industry? He used to work in showbiz decades ago. So yeah, he does know a thing or two. Good evening, Bean. Good evening, girls I've never met before. I just saw you yesterday. Just kidding, Freya. Anyway, Bean. Yes, officer? I need something for my sore throat. Green tea, lemon, honey. Can I get... Woohoo! That's not how cough syrup works. What do we have here? It's my special cough syrup. What do you call it? Cough syrup. Of course you do. Let's see whether this drink tastes as good as it smells. Damn. This is great. How's your day going? Anything out of the ordinary on your patrol? Yeah. Anything interesting today? Actually, I witnessed something scary on my shift today. Tell me. You sure you want to hear it? Oh, his salary. Very little money. That and the labor union protest, everything is fine. We got a celebrity lurking around by herself. Ain't that strong proof that this area is safe? Hey. Thank you for the drink and the place to sit. I'm going back now. Oh, thank you for coming. Hope you enjoyed your time. Now get out of my coffee shop. Get out. Goodbye. Who the hell was that? She just sat there and read. Yeah, which is totally fine. I'm sure that's pretty normal in a coffee shop. I mean, you always do that here when you're writing. I guess you're right. Anyway, where were we? Oh, yes. What are you doing here, young lady? It's pretty late, you know. I don't have anywhere else to go, and this place looked cozy. I see. So you basically wanted to go to a bar, but you're underage, right? How did you know? You can read minds now, old man. I have a daughter around her age. It's easy to translate what they say. Especially when you have to deal with them every day. I don't know why you're here. But everything's gonna be okay. You can forget all your problems while you're here. Dude, you're a cop. It's not his job to take care of someone else's daughter. He is a cop. That is exactly his job. Relax. Don't be so uptight. Yeah. Mr. Policeman here made me feel so much safer already. You may know it yourself, Freya. This place is very safe. Right. Officer Georgie? Of course, this is the safest place around here. Hey, that endorsement comes with a discount, right? Why? Don't look at me that way. You're a cop, old man. Act like one. I deal with crimes and public safety. How should I know how to handle someone else's daughter? You should know. You're a father yourself. Oh. Right. Dude. Guys. You know I can hear you, right? Really? See, Freya, she has good hearing. That should help her protect her. You can hear her, you're good. Anyway, Miss Rachel, what brings you here? As I've told the others, I had a fight with my dad. Why are you laughing? It's not, yeah, what a jerk. Me and my daughter fight every day. Why would you say that? Because it's true. I've fought a lot with my kids. That's normal. In fact, whenever we finish arguing about something, we become closer as a family. Because when things have calmed down, I learned something about them. Because they learned something about me, and they learned something about me as well, as long as we don't leave things unresolved. And an argument makes things better. But it happens so often. Tonight was just one among countless others. He wasn't like this before. Before it happened. You mean before your solo career? No, before my mom passed away. What happens after each fight? Nothing. We just don't talk about it. Until another fight starts. Well, that's the problem. Unresolved problems are dangerous. It ain't easy. But you gotta understand each other better. And as much as I hate to admit it, conflict is always the best way to know someone. Even your own blood. But it was never this bad when Mom was around. She was the only one who understood me. She also understood your father. Maybe he and your mom also had arguments. But your mom acted as a mediator between the two of you. That's possible. Now that Mom's gone, I don't have anyone to act as my guardian. And your dad, he lost his best negotiator. Wait a second. You said this has happened a lot. But why did you run this time? My daughter never ran away. Wait. Maybe it's because I'm the one who always ran away. Using my job as an excuse. I can confirm that. Yeah, I run here a lot. But yeah, I hate to tell you again. You both gotta resolve your issues. Unresolved problems are dangerous. In any relationship. Kinda understand what you're going through, Rachel. I also ran away when I was younger. Are you on good terms with your parents now? I am. When and how did it happen? To be honest, I'm not even sure myself. It just happened. Maybe I should run even farther. I mean, I have my own income. I don't need to rely on my dad. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend that. Why? I'm an adult. No adult would ever say I'm an adult. Just give yourself time to think, Miss Rachel, and try to understand your father's perspective. I'm sure the both of you will be able to solve this like adults. You don't need to rush to a decision. I'm not sure about that. Just take your time. But now I would recommend you just go home. It's really late. I need to go home as well. I can give you a ride. But you don't need to talk to your father right away. Just go straight to your room. And at least knowing you're safe at home will give him some peace. That will allow him to think more clearly about everything. You're right. You really are a cop, Georgie. Of course I am. So where do you live, Miss Rachel? In the western part of Neko Town. That's quite far. You're still going to drive me home, right? Oh, man. Of course I will. Should I drive you home too, Miss Freya? No, you don't have to. I'm riding my bike. Are you sure? 100% sure. Okay, we'll be off then. Good luck. Or thank you, Bean and Freya. Okay, I don't know why I said good luck. Take care on your way home. See you around. And there they went. You can stay longer if you want. Okay. So she called it a day. How's the writing, by the way? It's getting there. That's nice to hear. Juggling a lot of work, barely made my deadlines. I don't know if I can keep this up. Why don't you just come clean? Tell your boss about the publishing offer. Who knows? Maybe she'll understand. Yeah, right. Great job, Freya. Here, take some money. Go take a vacation and finish your novel. In your dreams. I'm not exactly employee of the month. You never know. You never know. I might end up on the chopping block. Oh, the pressure. I'm sure about one thing, though. This coffee shop has a lot of stories to tell. So yeah, I'll probably be back tomorrow. The door is always open for you. Bet it is. Okay then, take care. Be careful. Alright, we are on day 4. I think. Yeah. There's 14 altogether, so we're not going to get to all. I mean, maybe we'll get to all of them tonight. So this game has 14 days to it. We are on day 3. Day 4. Day 4. Sorry. So 10 more to go. It would be nice if I could finish this tonight. If I could power through. The Orcish Workers Union in talks with the government over their pleas. Werewolf activists in prison for owning illegal fury sedative. Rap group Street Orchestra question over their pro-eco-terrorism lyrics. Yeah, no problem. Of course. Glad I could inform and help. Answer questions. Good evening. Are you by yourself tonight? Gala is coming after his shift. Your first customer tonight. Is there something wrong? Nothing. It's just a bit strange that you say our. And obviously there's only you here. Oh, I guess it's just me, but when I'm working, I always put myself as the barista and the coffee shop. Oh, very nice. Mine was April 21st, so. I see. Anyway, I need to order something. What do you want to drink tonight? Do you have any blood? Sorry, sir, but we don't. Come on. Did you think I was serious? Oh. Nah, give me a ginger green tea. Make sure it's very warm and bitter. Okay, ginger green tea. Green tea. Ginger. Perfect. So you're here for work for a couple of weeks. You're not in the medical industry like Mr. Gala. No. I could never imagine myself doing something so honorable. Jesus. Are you dealing with something I shouldn't ask about? I'm not a criminal, in case that's what you had in mind. I mean, it's not an evil job per se, but definitely not as honorable as working in a hospital. Then what is it? Guess. You travel a lot, more or less. You befriended a startup founder, so I assume you either have your own startup or you work in some kind of investment agency. I used to, but not anymore. That startup founder, he's just a friend. Then what do you do? I've had many career paths in my life. They got boring after a while. So right now, I'm a model. I didn't expect that. But you have the looks and the figure, so I guess it makes sense. You want to know a secret? Those ads for anti-aging skincare products? Vampire models. Ugh. We are naturally good looking, skin paler than an elf's, but we don't have those annoying pointy ears, which makes us basically a bunch of good looking living mannequins. How better to advertise anti-aging products than with people who naturally don't age? Isn't that false advertising? Don't be naive. Truth is a matter of circumstance and perspective. Advertising is just framing the truth. I never thought of it that way. How long have you been modeling? Oh, not long. Not much more than 30 years. That's long. Good evening. Can you please be a little quieter? There's another customer here. Act like a civilized person, if you can. Oh, come on. I'm just trying to make this place a little livelier. You don't mind, right, sir? No, I don't mind. I'm pretty sure I saw you the last time I was here. You bet. You could say I'm a regular. Hence the attitude. Hey, you look very happy. Any special occasion? Nah, nothing. This is my default state. She only has two states, either extreme excitement or super stressed. Stop putting me in a bad light. Anyway, what were you talking about? We were talking about Mr. Hyde's profession. And what is your profession, dear sir? I'm a model. And he's been doing it for 30 years. Holy shit, 30 years of modeling. That's a long time. Not for me. My current liaison in the clothing brand I work with is the daughter of the guy I worked with when I started modeling. Usually I work until it's the grandchild. Oh, Jesus. That's really cool. I'm Freya, by the way. Nice to meet you, Freya. So, how's the writing so far? It's okay, but I'm stuck and in need of a warm drink, so brew me something, please. Coffee? Nah. I need to take it slow tonight. Make me something warm and sweet without coffee. Okay, let's try some milk, honey, and ginger. I don't know if that will work, but... I'm gonna trash it because I did kind of mess up. Milk, ginger, honey. There we go.
I'd honestly have to look and see what the hell it even is. What's it called? Probably
Perfect
not.
drink to end the day. Glad you liked it. You're a writer? Yeah, I work for the Evening Whispers, but I'm also working on my own novel right now. Sounds interesting. What kind of novel are you writing? It's complicated. You should wait until she finishes it. Yeah, no spoilers. That's if she ever manages to finish it. Yeah, that too. What's the genre? Slice of life. So not fantasy or sci-fi. Still not sure. Probably it'll be more normal slice of life. You'll have tough competition. You're not wrong. I'll probably put some surreal elements in there. Maybe I'll set it in a world where only humans exist. Sounds a bit racist. That's the twist. This isn't about racial supremacy. I imagine, even a world where only one race exists, problems will still appear anyway. Discrimination and racism will still happen. How can they be racist without other races? Differences in language, nationality, ideology, or even skin color. When everything's the same, the smallest differences will stand out. Perhaps it's diversity that can teach us to look past the differences. The bottom line is, we'll always find a way to hate others. I assure you of that. That doesn't really sound all that funny. It's fantasy. That's what fiction's for, anyway. Painting the what-ifs. It's actually pretty interesting. I'll buy your book when it comes out. And I'll fly back here to have it signed. Thank you. Oh, okay. Sorry, my throat is very dry. Hi, everybody. Great. Okay. Meet Hyde.
Yeah.
Need an escape from my coworkers, so I decided to come here. Is Bailey's coming? Oh, he's not. He's a freelancer. He's free to do whatever he wants. Is everything okay? To be honest, we haven't talked much since the other day. Oh. We shall fix that with a warm drink then. Good idea. I'm in the mood for a green tea latte. Is there a problem? No, it's nothing. Sorry. Then a cup of green tea latte, please. Yeah, why did I get hung up on the green tea latte? Ah, shit. Keep forgetting you don't have to press A for the milk stuff. Longing for a green tea latte. This drink feels really heartwarming. Call me pretentious, but I think drinks have the power to connect people's hearts. That's fascinating. That's surprisingly deep for a cup of tea. By the way, about Bailey's. Has he visited this place again after our last meeting? Not that I know of. He hasn't. Oh. I should apologize for the commotion we caused. Please don't worry about that. Who's this Bailey's person you keep mentioning? Bailey's is, or was, I don't know, my boyfriend. We had a little fight a few days ago. About what? Hey, is it okay for him to just ask her like that? You tell me. Dude, I'm just a customer. You're the owner of this place. It's an old problem. So I'm a succubus and he's an elf. The usual racial problems, then. Show some manners, old man. What? I'm just following up on the questions you started. It's alright. Bailey's and I have different views on the importance of family, My family is pretty close, and usually they're supportive. But when it comes to dating an elf, they fear that I'll be treated like a peasant. Bailey's, on the other hand, he comes from a well-respected elven family. They can be cagey at times, I get it, but for whatever reason, he took his family for granted. It's not surprising that his family would disagree with the relationship. You don't sound like most succubi I know. How's your boyfriend dealing with this? He said we should just keep going. Just the same as we have been for the last 10 years. Whoa. So you've been together for 10 years as a couple, and he's suggesting that both of you should just go on as usual. I mean, your relationship for the last 10 years, that was without familial approval, right? Well, yes. But I want our relationship to move forward. I want a family. Did he disagree with the idea of marrying you? No, quite the opposite. He wanted to marry me. What's the problem then? It's not that simple. His family will disown him? Yes. He wants to marry you, even if he has to leave his family? Yes. Problem solved then. Why do you care so much about what his or your family thinks? Just marry him. Make a family of your own. It's not that simple. I don't want to be held responsible if he regrets his decision one day. Abandoning one's family is not a solution. What if marrying me is a mistake? What if he regrets leaving his family? I can't take that kind of responsibility. I can't let him make that sacrifice. Lua, did you ever think about the risks when you started dating him? Yes. No. Maybe a little bit. We didn't think it would get this far. From what I can see here, you're the problem here. You're pretty greedy for wanting it all. Him, family approval. If you're asking for racial reconciliation, might as well ask for world peace. Old man, stop talking. Lua, if I may ask, do you want to marry Bailey's? I love him, of course I do. Even so, I can't let him leave his family for me. It would be selfish. Because I can't do the same for him. I love my family so much, no matter how messy they are. Well, that's difficult. So you're forcing your boyfriend to have the same life as you have. That blood is thicker than water mentality won't work here. Not every family is worth fighting for, you know. Some are. Not his. Have you ever met Bailey's family? No. They always rejected the idea. Did he try to introduce you to them? He did. You can't have it all, lady. This is not a fairy tale. This is not a story where some fairy godmother will suddenly appear and grant your wishes. This is how things go in real life. You have to take chances and make sacrifices. And you choose which one is the best for you. Pretty simple. Checks out. I'm sorry, I have to leave. I hate to be the girl who always runs away, but thank you for the advice. Take care on your way, Miss Lua. I will. Bye. You were super harsh, old man. But you agree with me, don't you? Well, you didn't have to say it so harshly, you know. What are you doing here by yourself anyway? I'm trying to pick a fight with everybody. I'm waiting for a friend. Oh, there he is. How are you doing? Fine. Your friend here isn't one hell of a troublemaker. What did he do? Stated facts harshly to someone that needed it, but not the way you said it. Let me order a drink first. Then you folks tell me about what happened. What are you having this evening, sir? Do you remember my fury remedy? I mentioned it a couple days ago, the one with ginger and caffeine. Yes. Can you help me try to figure out what it is? Sure. Should I try mixing the ginger with tea? Yes. Tea, ginger, and I'm still not sure what the last one might be. Okay. I'll try experimenting with it. Let's try this. Bow, bow. 100% sure this is not the remedy I would need. Let me try brewing another one. It's okay. I'm more interested in the story anyway. So tell me what happened. She's a better storyteller than me. Alright, so there's this girl. And that's about it. Hide, oh, hide. Never change, do you? Both of you are going to judge me for being honest now. Dude, honesty is good and all, but, you know, try not to be a dick. Listen to her, Hyde. She's got a good point. Not you, too. I was a bit surprised, though. Usually you don't bother with this kind of thing. I've seen you actively avoid it. You do know me. We've been friends for years. Yeah, of course. I don't know why I got involved in that discussion. I guess the vibe in this place has seeped into me. I understand. This place does have that special magic. Not exactly a good magic. Judging from the reaction I received today, you may be right. But there are better ways to say what you have in mind. Anyways, I've got to go. So soon? It's past midnight. I need to get some sleep. Take care on your way, Freya. Sleep tight. See you guys. Why are you staring at me like that? Nothing. Why did you want to talk? What did you want to talk about when you told me to meet here? I was just bored. And that's the surest way to make sure you come out. Seriously? I thought the story from Freya was enough to fill your daily dose of interaction. Well, it was something indeed. You said something about being my friend for years. Yes. Why? Do you ever wonder what we'd be like if we hadn't met? What do you mean? Forget it. It's late anyway. I need to get back. Alright, Bean. Thanks for the evening. The pleasure was mine. Bye. What was that? You know him better than I do. Care for another drink to end the day? Sure. Alright, on to the next day. We're on to 5 now. September 26th.
Yeah, okay. I'm just doing some trades, trying to get some shit set up. Trying to, you know. Oh, just trying to get a new pair of gloves. With,
Hmm. Okay, go back. It's just reading something. Actually, I do want to get... I want to get a snack, so I'm going to be right back. Alright. We'll do one of these. Perfect. I love this guy. What are you doing? What was straw?
Explosives gone, but they replaced it with volcanic. And quaking, I'm pretty sure was out. Yeah, no, that's explosives. Fucking awful. Get rid of it.
Yes, where did you come from? Kinda. Alright. I'm gonna go grab a sweatshirt. This is just gonna keep on playing. I will be back. Okay, they want a cafe latte. Coffee, milk. Let's try that, and then we did. That. He's looking for a girlfriend. And then... So I do remember that part. That part of his mission is to find a lady. Don't be rude. They're reading. Oh boy. Not from around here. I like the uwu. Yeah, he's not from Earth, man. It's pretty obvious, pretty clear. Ouch. My hip just popped. Whew, okay. Pardon us for interrupting. Delicate. Trekkies.
Should only be two. It's only 10% at max level. Well, once you basically didn't Yeah, you have to almost play specifically, like, the goal in mind is I'm gonna level and be playing, like, a little bit safer and not doing shit where you risk just getting obliterated by a bunch of mechanics all at once. But then it's like, it's just a very small min-maxy. Like, your build should be basically complete before you need to worry about getting 90 to 100.
There we go. He's being ditched on his date. Hello, Abir. Hi, hi. Ooh. How are you, friend? It's nice to see you. I am good. I am good. I guess this is a possible option. It doesn't have anything else, though.
No. Yeah, I mean, generally that's what people do. You'll play, like, a build that's easy to get going, get some currency, and then switch to a better build that can scale higher. That might not necessarily be something that's good or easy to play early game.
Oh, this one might be the one.
Well, it's not, like, not everything's like that. Eventually, like, the more efficient you are, like, I'm sure your build can do whatever to an extent. It's just one of those, the more efficient you are, the more you get done in X amount of time. You trade a level 10 gem, or 20 gem, plus a, gem cutter's prism to a vendor, and they'll give you a 20 quality back at level 1. You just have to re-level it. No, because you'll get to, like, I did a couple maps, you'll be, like, level 17. So that's not a big deal. I did 2 of, like, the bosses, so I'm just, I think it's like, Eater of Worlds and the Flame Exarch. The Eater of Worlds was just It's like my build is tanky, but single target is trash, though. It's like, I don't die, but fucking those boxes just don't die very fast either. Yeah, I finished my Atlas. I got it all 115 done. Now I'm just like working on bosses, but that's like my build's better at like just mass killing.
Tinder. Hold on. I need to stop. I messed up by doing it like that. Alrighty, let's see. Here we go. According to our understanding of the application, it requires a person that interacts with it to swipe left or right. And when two interact, you swipe right between each other, they can commence the introduction to the breeding process. Most of them started communicating with very big letters on the communicating platform, and they said some words that cannot be considered proper. I don't know what to say about that, but you said most of them. Some of them actually did not get mad. Some of them are laughing with text. We set up meetings. Many of them did not appear. Yes, but we got confused with the way they communicate. No outcome from the meetings. Even though we decided to go to various recommended places according to our database. And this coffee shop happens to be one of the recommended places. Interesting. Then you're here to meet someone, yes. But she should have arrived some time ago. Maybe each Earthling also has different interpretations of time. You're right about that. Good evening. Evening. Would you like to order something? Cafe latte, please. Your order is ready. Thank you. How is it? Good. Would you like it? Are you here to read? Yes. Enjoy your time. Can I help you with something? Excuse us. Are you waiting for someone? Not this again. No, I'm not waiting for someone. Are you sure? Yes. Yeah, this was earlier. So we saw this. I don't think they're from around here. Are you... My name is Myrtle, and I never used that username.
I threw a shit ton
Ask
of
your
my
friends, go to a club.
points
Okay.
in the maps
They're
that,
not from this planet.
they're
Partners are interacting
so
when you
could
said
get
club.
missions from him.
Which activities are you talking about? According to the research
for a
result,
lot of the
there are
maps.
just too many
And
clubs
then
on
you
Earth.
use,
Some of them look pretty interesting. Like this
like
club
scout
about
reports
space
for
exploration.
French's
They call
inventory.
themselves Trekkies.
When,
Forget everything I
that's
said.
good. But generally, I just
What
found
time were you
anything
supposed
that
to meet
would
this
give me
female
progress.
orc? About an hour ago, according to the local time. She's bailing on you, man. What does that mean? It means big chance she's not coming. Sorry to be the one to break it to you. She's probably right, sir. Have you tried contacting her? We have. She read it according to the application. Did she reply? No. If she didn't reply, I'm 100% sure she bailed. She's not coming. I believe Miss Myrtle here is right. That was...
Well, I don't buy 'em, like, you just
We
do
are
Atlas
pretty
missions
objective
for 'em,
people.
and he has,
But
like,
somehow,
24 missions to run
Earth's
and, like, different
vagueness
missions on.
has taught us a new kind of feeling. This has happened before?
But yeah, I would buy
Many
them, too.
times. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but it might be a sign you need to change your strategy. Yeah, I hate that he gets stood up like this. Earthlings use strategies to breed, the most complicated strategies, in fact. You never cease to amaze us. Your kind never cease to amaze us. If that's the case, then we do not need to be here anymore. You can stay if you like. Oh, it's okay. We need to report back immediately. But we will visit this place again in the future. You have a very nice place, owner. Please just call me Bean. Thank you for your time, Bean. And thank you for your input also, Miss Myrtle. We will definitely study the breeding strategies of Earth. Sure. It's called norm, by the way. The breeding norms. Although you can just use strategy as the key word. We'll keep that in mind. Okay, then we are off. Take care on your way. Whoa, boy. Who the hell was that? Oh, hi there, Freya. What is an astronaut doing in this coffee shop? Drinking and waiting for their friend, apparently. What kind of friend? Leica the dog? A date from a dating app. I should have been here. What does their date look like? The date didn't show up. Ouch. Poor astronaut. Why didn't they remove the astronaut suit first before going on a date? I mean, showing off your job is pretty common, but it doesn't have to be that literal, you know? I don't think they're an astronaut. Not in the usual sense. What do you mean? They may be an alien. Alien, like Englishman in New York alien, or alien. Outer space, probably. Or other dimensions. I don't know. Wow. Like, super wow. I mean, you don't get a lot of different... Yes, they are an alien. You don't... I know you get a lot of different visitors here, but, wow. Full of surprises, man. You never know. Life is never boring here. That's why I'm writing about it. Oh, yeah? How's it going so far? The writing? Yes, the writing.
But then that character will eventually go into Standard League, which is...
With the capital T and W. It's going pretty well, actually. Nice. May I see it? What do you mean? Can I read the draft you've written so far? No, please don't. Why? It's not good enough. Hey, be more confident in your work. You know you're a good writer. Besides, if you're not that confident with it, maybe I can share some feedback. You're right. I actually have prepared a printout of the draft. So you were planning to show it all along. I wasn't sure about it. It's the first presentable draft, anyway. Come on, I know the drill, and I'm pretty familiar with your stuff. All right. Let me get it out of my bag and be honest with your feedback. Now, will you hand it over? It's okay. Now, let's see. How was it? Let me read at my own pace. Okay. Was it that bad? The main character. Oh my, is the character badly written? I don't think the character suits my personality. That's because you're not the inspiration. Too bad. You have a prime example standing in front of you every day. Prime example? You? You're like the most mysterious person I've ever met. Wait, I think someone's coming. Hey, the draft. I'm not done yet. Ooh. Would you like to drink here or take away, miss? Here, please. What would you like? Maybe you'd like to sit down first before deciding. Grande 6. Also, let me check the... Alright, we are almost at the end. There, I think that'll do it. So we'll keep playing. No need to hurry. Take your time. Is it okay if I order something a bit more complicated? I just realized I have this all set up and the camera off for a reason. Oops.
Elemental reflect or something. Rip.
And what's nice is after we're done with Coffee Talk games, I do have the Advanced Wars remasters to do. So that is gonna be great.
Fire burns you too.
But yeah, there's that. All right, and as long as we have the ingredients, if that's the case, do you know, masala chai, the tea with spices. I'd like to order a masala chai. Why is this telling me? Let's see something.
That didn't kill it.
Oh shit.
Unbelievable.
All right, we'll do this. Tea. Okay. don't know how to make that. I feel like this walkthrough is not...
There's no way.
Tea, ginger, cinnamon. Ah. That's the difference. Here's the drink. Brought back memories. Where were we? Main character. Character feels very you. You bet. If the readers know me, they'll notice right away. Is that okay? Sure, why not? Sounds so narcissistic. Don't worry about it. They won't notice it unless they know me personally, and having the main character think like me makes it easier to write, if you say so. Sorry. Did you say something? Yes. Sorry for interrupting. Are you a fiction writer? Yes, I am. That sounds so cool. Yeah. I only write small-scale fiction, short stories for the newspaper, or non-fiction stories about people in this town. She's writing a novel right now, you know. In fact, I was just reading the draft for it. Hey, wow. How many books have you written? Well, this would be my first book, if I finished it. I always wanted to be a fiction writer, but conjuring words is hard. I'm a writer. And even I can't use complex words like conjure, like you just did. And a lot of people have said that my vocabulary is uncommon. What do you do? What's your name again? Aqua. My name is Aqua. The barista here is Bean. Greetings. Nice to meet you. So yeah, what do you do? I'm a researcher at the university. I also make games in my free time. That's even cooler than my job. You said you can't write, but research papers need a lot of writing skills. But it's descriptive writing, not narrative writing. What kind of fields are you researching, by the way? I focus on computer graphics. It involves a lot of calculations and boring stuff, not something the media would cover, I guess. It wouldn't attract many readers. Oh my, I forgot you're a journalist. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. Oh, come on, you don't have to worry so much about everything. It's alright. Excuse me for interrupting. You said you're a researcher in computer graphics, right? That's right. Did you write a paper on the latest fluid rendering technique for 3D environments? I believe one of the contributors is also named Aqua. Oh my, yes. That's me. Did you read it? I did. It was pretty important for the project we're working on. May I ask what kind of project that is? It's a video game series called Full Metal Conflict. Are you kidding me? You work on FMC? I'm sorry, I get a little too excited all of a sudden. Don't be. It's nice when you meet someone who likes the thing you've worked on. I love that series so much. My name is Aqua, by the way, but you already knew that. My name is Myrtle. What do you do on the project? I'm one of the technical artists. No wonder. Yeah, I don't want to intrude on your discussion any further, but could I ask for your business card or something? Me and some friends have something we want to discuss. We submitted queries to your department's contact form, but we haven't received any replies. Oh yes, that happens a lot. The form sends the queries to another department, and sometimes it takes them a bit to respond. Pardon us for that. Of course, should have expected that. I don't have my card with me right now, but we can swap email addresses if you want. Sure. Here's my email. Yep, got it. The Full Metal Conflict series you two are talking about. Is it the same series that's getting a movie adaptation soon? Yeah, that one. To be honest, I hated the idea of turning the game into a movie. Nonetheless, Hollywood. They have to budget for the flashy visuals, but I doubt they'll do the series justice. Why? Because some games tell their stories in a unique way, and some stories can only be told through this medium, and FMC is no exception to that. Interesting. Do you play video games? Well, not much. I usually play weird, obscure, art great games, the type of games you might see in an art gallery. Really, that's weird. You're not the first to say I'm weird. It's not that. Usually people that play arty games are gamers that got bored of the current state of video games. That's true. But I believe art games cater to a whole different market compared to mainstream games. Hence, a lot of the players are not gamers, and they're more accessible to play, but harder to achieve. Understanding them requires a whole different level of many things. Sorry, I rambled on for too long, but at least that's what I think. Good point. Yeah, that was really good perspective. I play those types of games thanks to people I hang out with. Yeah, you got that look of an artsy hipster, you know. Nailed it. So you understand my point about the adaptation, right? Kinda. Anyway, I need to go back. I'll email you first thing tomorrow about your question. What time is it? Oh my, I also need to go home. We can walk to the bus stop together if you'd like. I hope that doesn't bother you, Miss Myrtle. Just Myrtle is fine. And of course, it won't bother me at all. Shall we go now? Sure. Thank you so much. Good luck with the writing. You take care. See you around. Be careful. Boom. Got him. On your way. So, yes, that was a nice talk, but you haven't given me proper feedback for the draft yet, and I could see that you were reading it on and off. Well, it's kinda good. Seriously, that's it? I'm not an editor. Did you expect me to have a list of notes for you? Yes. Really? You're mysterious, that much is true. But I've been a regular here for a while. I recognize the expressions you were making as you read it. You have a lot of comments, right? Admit it. Okay, you got me. But this won't be short, and I will be really honest about it. Well, the night is young. Bring it on. Let's start at the beginning. Oof. Oof. How brutal am I gonna be to them? Whoa, this is not accurate whatsoever. That's a... Oh, I was on the wrong day. It's my own fault. I went too far ahead. Masala tea was right there. I went a day ahead, that's why. Research found that most Fury sedative on the markets are not safe. Great. Profile. Morris Lester, from slum to glam. Pajama-clad 27-year-old actually found decapitated on his own actuary. What is an actuary? Found decapitated on his own bed. That's nice. Oh, come on, lighter. Is Myrtle here? So far, it's only me and Bean. We have you with us now, of course. Are you meeting her here tonight? Oh, it's not that. Okay, so now I know I can check the date on the phone. Because I thought it was day 6 when I was still on day 5.
No, it's like
And that's why I thought it wasn't accurate.
Oh my god.
It's actually me.
Fucking gone around.
Robert. Freya. Writer for the Evening Whispers, talks about mundane things, art, and life in general. Journalist and short story writer. You can read my surreal and weird short stories at the Evening Whispers. Idolize and aspire to be someone like Gail. Yeah, I don't know how to say those names. Maruki Harukami. That one I could say. Gail Nyman. Gail? God, I don't know. Coffee. Working as a journalist because it's the best way to learn how to write better. Talk to people who have experienced stuff. Okay. Let's talk to Mr. Georgie. Born and raised in Seattle. Lactose intolerant cop. Okay, so we can't give him any milk. He'll die. No, he'll just shit his pants, I think. All cop movies. Of course. I'm not close enough with him to have his information. Okay. My self-summary, why is it in French? Lover of the bright moonlight, for believer in a life without a fight. I am a big fan of art and poetry. Trading company. Okay. Birthday. Freelance designer, museum and art gallery frequenter, art school graduate with all in design for food and shelter. Part of Los Angeles, all enough yet still seeking the truth and purpose and life. Game developer, working on Full Metal Conflict. Yeah.
Way. Oh my god. Oh yeah. Dude, I fucking hit that Cobra with a fucking AP round and it didn't go down. It just shrugged it off. And I was like lengthwise.
Alright.
You would think it was left of the pilot, but still, like that hit me slush. There's no way that thing's still flying. It just turns and just obliterates me. Oh my god. That's a new, completely new mission though. Interesting. Let's see. Library. Or store, rather. Demonologist.
Undiscovered. All undiscovered. Okay. Let's see. Whether she's coming here again, you have her email. Why don't you just tell her to come and meet you here? Yeah, why don't...
I mean, I guess it makes sense to do that.
Why don't you just do that?
I guess we start with that.
What time is it? Is it... Oh, I can see right there on my phone. It's 8:40. Okay.
I mean, if we do...
I think we might get through day 6 and...
level or two, or time days,
call it,
so
or we might try to do day 7
maybe.
and then call it. We'll see. That wouldn't be nice. It's not that important anyway. Just wanted to follow up on questions her team sent today. Follow up directly, I mean. Anyway, I should order something. Take your time, Miss Aqua. It's alright, I'll order now. I'll have a cup of tea with lemon and cinnamon, please. Tea, lemon, cinnamon. Serve it. Russian tea. It's originally from a community cookbook. I guess I've been on here since they left last night. You haven't left. I was just joking. I didn't mean to offend you. It's just that you shouldn't forget to take breaks. Make sure you get enough rest. Thank you for the reminder. By the way, where do you come from? Because judging from your accent, you're not from the States, right? I'm from the ocean. Whoa, so you're a full-fledged oceanic? Born and raised in the sea. Why did you move here? Chasing the American dream, I guess. You moved with your family? No, I'm the only one who could move here. May I know why? It's not easy for our people, especially the females, to get higher education. I got scholarships and the opportunity. I wasn't sure about moving, but my parents pushed me to do it. How long have you been here? Almost 2 years now. Do your parents visit often? They can't. Do you know how hard it is for my people to get a U.S. visa? I'm sorry to hear that. It's okay. We're still in contact. We do a video call at least once a week. Do you have siblings? Of course. We are sea people. My extended family is probably as big as Seattle's population. That's a lot. You really have that many relatives? Of course not. I was just exaggerating. But if you count my grandpa's kids and grandkids, there are hundreds of us. How about you? Do you have any siblings? I have. Not as many as you. I have a little brother, 4 years younger. He also lives in Seattle? No, he's living in San Francisco, near our parents' house. He's the good kid, and I'm the rebel, working some high-end tech job while taking care of my dad on the weekends. That's so nice of him. I know, right? That reminds me. I should visit my parents after finishing this draft. You should. Visit them while you can. I know. Anyway, I want to order something. Another espresso? You know, the usual. Got you. The usual. Serving it up. Oh, good, it worked. It replayed the list. Bitter, just the way I love it. Good evening, sir. How can I help you, sir? Ah, yes. I don't know what to order. Something to raise your spirits, perhaps? Nothing you like on the menu? I can make you a custom drink if you like. I've definitely made that before. By accident. Milk, egg, honey, and ginger. Cool. 1 cup of this stuff, which is milk, ginger, honey. I made that before by accident because I put it in the wrong order, I think, once when I was making something else. Brings back the memories. Find a place that serves us. They don't get it right. I got it right. Excuse me, may I ask you girls something? Sure. What kinds of things do you kids like doing nowadays? Aren't you college students? No, we're not. I see. Ah. May I ask how old you are? You're being creepy, old man. Go back to your chair and keep your distance. Oh. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be creepy. Hey, Bean. Who is this pervy old man? I have no idea. It's his first time here. I want to be able to understand young people. Thank God you're here, Officer Georgie. What's up? There's a creepy old man trying to flirt with us. Where? You mean him? Yes, but not so loud. This man here is Rachel's dad, Freya. He asked to meet me, so I told him to come here. Oh, I didn't know that Rachel's dad was a pervy old man. No wonder she ran away from home. Everyone, please meet Mr. Furlong, Rachel's dad. Mr. Furlong, please meet Freya and Bean. Please call me Hendry. I apologize for earlier. I wasn't trying anything funny. I'm sorry about that. Wait a minute. Your name is Hendry Furlong? Yes. And you're Rachel Florencia's father? Yes. Furlong? Florencia? Why do you have different last names? What are you trying to pull? Florencia was my late wife's maiden name. I'm sorry. Rachel chose it for her stage name. Okay, I think I better work on my novel. I'm sure you guys have a lot of work to do. I'll come with you. Anyway, what was it that you wanted to talk to me about? It's about Rachel. That night, when you drove her home, was she hanging out with shady people? Well, I think one of them was a bit shady. Hey, I heard that. I'm not a criminal. I'm just kidding. She was in this coffee shop, talking with Freya and Bean here. She wasn't in any danger. Are you sure? What about before that? Oh, calm down. Is everything alright? Just that, I feel that she's getting more and more distant. I don't know how to talk to her anymore, or even what to talk about. I don't know what kids her age are into nowadays. Every time we talk, we end up fighting. I have 3 daughters. We fight all the time. One thing that I learned, give them time and space, but be there when they need you. Or, you can just bribe them. One time, I had a fight with my eldest daughter. She didn't want to talk to me for a week. I know she loves pizza, so I went to Rocco's and bought her favorite pie. I left the pizza on the table like a trap. Then I just waited for her to take the bait, just like a stakeout. Once she took a bite of that delicious pepperoni, I casually grabbed a slice and sat with her. That pizza really helped smooth things over. After that, she wouldn't stop talking. What if what she loves doing is the problem? Rachel loves singing and performing on stage. I'm proud of what she has achieved with her career. She's really young, but the entertainment industry isn't a kind place. Not the label, not the media, not the fans, and I don't trust her new manager. Rachel's just a little girl. What if she gets harassed? Or forced to do drugs? Did something happen? Well, nothing's happened yet. I just feel it in my guts. Is it possible that you're just being paranoid? I don't know, maybe. I need to go now. Thanks for the drink. Take care. Alright, we're moving on we're getting closer to day 7. Well, you can't just find another manager. Rachel's already 18, so legally she can sign contracts without parental approval. I've been trying to tell her to quit, but every time I brought it up, we just end up fighting. As a parent, there's really nothing much we can do other than guiding them and being there when they need us. Sooner or later, we'll have to trust them to make their own decisions, and with everything we've taught them, hopefully they'll make the right choices. What if she made the wrong choices? I can do a background check on that manager. If that will ease your mind, please do. Okay, give me a name. It's Morris. Last name Lester. Morris Lester. Oh, isn't he the guy in today's paper? Anyway, I'll let you know if there's a hit. Hold on, I gotta take this. I've just got a call. I've gotta go. I'd love to talk more about this with you. Let's meet again soon. Wait, you have my contact details. Call me if you ever need my help. Wait! Oh, don't worry. I'm sure everything will be alright. I used to manage a girl band. I've seen bad things happen. That bad? Yeah. I was against her joining that pop group at all. But my wife, Rachel's mom, she convinced me to give it a chance. Ever since she's been gone, I don't know how to talk to Rachel. With her wanting to do more of her own stuff, I don't know what to do. What do you mean by her own stuff? Modeling and a solo singing career, it's a whole different world than the band. I'm familiar with that side of the biz, but things have changed, right? Even if it has, I don't think it's for the better. She survived being an idol, even managed to graduate and start a solo career. Sounds like someone who can take care of herself, don't you think so? She's not ready. I don't want her to get hurt. There are a lot of bad people out there, people that want to take advantage of her. You are her father. I understand you might be worried. However, you shouldn't hinder her from achieving her dreams. I just want what's best for her. Is it really what's best, though? I think she's born to soar. But she's just a girl. My little girl. Seriously. That's your argument. I didn't mean to sound that way. Doesn't matter whether she's a boy or girl. You'll drive her away if you keep on acting like this. With your knowledge, you should be able to help her achieve her dreams. I was once a stubborn young girl too. Maybe I can give you a little advice on how to handle rebellious teens. I'd love to hear it. Is it okay if I stay a bit longer, Bean? Take all the time you need.
I don't know what the other bigger ones like.
Alright, we will do this day 7, and then that will be it for tonight, and we will wrap up with the rest of it on Friday. We got a couple of people to serve on this Monday, the 20th. Military personnel stationed along East Coast to prevent immigrants flooding in from the Atlantic. They do not want the fish people to come onto land. Werewolf representatives push the ministry for a more accessible sedative. Doctor from Saliktown arrested for experimenting with child cloning. Oh, Jesus. Are you sure that would be okay? Yes. I mean, it would be really hard to pull off, but it's something that'll make the story different. Different isn't always good. It's a neat concept, but you need to handle it carefully and gracefully. I know. Good evening, everyone. Welcome. Am I interrupting? It kind of looked like you were having an intense discussion. Bean was just giving me feedback.
Okay.
Sounds like a heavy discussion. What are you up to? Planning to sit and relax? Don't let my presence interrupt you. Although I need to interrupt Bean. The remedy.
It worked.
Oops.
Yeah, so it'd be like the.
See.
So they're popular builds, but they're really janky the way you play them because it's like the late damage, which is in my opinion annoying. Because like one of them, I think it originally was like a ballista build, then it was like some other totem. Now I think totem's like the popular one because you basically throw down totems or you throw down traps or spawn totems that explode for a percentage of their health. So it's weird.
Let's see something.
Alright, let's see how we play this game. What do we do? Oh.
Is Hyde coming? No, I'm by myself. It's gonna be peaceful. Oh,
That's a lot of tools.
just
Next time
joking. He
you
needs
do
to
it,
learn how to
you can just
communicate his
access it
thoughts
all.
nicely, though. He might not look like it. He's a very kind person. He doesn't show it. That applies to you.
So dumb. Yeah.
Bailey's. Hi.
Well, we don't have
Ginger
any money, so we
latte.
can't buy any
Coffee.
tools, can we?
How are you doing? Not good. What's going on? Beam was just criticizing my story. It's called feedback. It's cruel. It's necessary. Sounds interesting. What's the problem with the story? The story is non-linear and quite complicated. Imagine a choose-your-own-adventure storybook, but for adults. Sounds pretty common so far, but instead of telling you which page to turn to, each decision will give you a score. That score will determine which page you should go to. I know, it's not that original. My target here is the mainstream audience. With the help of my publisher, this kind of book may go mainstream, just like that Choose Your Own Adventure show on Netstream. It was nothing new, but because of the marketing and the names involved, it reached the mainstream market. That sounds interesting. It's highly ambitious, Freya. At least it's similar to my other idea, which is making the novel not in the form of the book, but in the form of story cards. I know, no. As if she has all the time, and that's referring to sensitive issue of setting the story in the world where only humans exist. What did you say? No, there's no reason why it has to be that way. Just wait until I finished it, okay? Alright. As being said, though, I won't have the time. Getting a normal pitch approved is already a steep climb. Let's not make the mountain even higher. Fair enough. What's the story all about, by the way? You'll have to wait for it. Don't want to spoil the fun. If you say so. Anyway, I haven't ordered anything. What do you want to drink tonight? Ginger latte, if you know how to make it. Ouch. Okay. Coffee. Ginger. Milk. I'm not doing the stupid latte hard. I'm not. I refuse. Here you are, your ginger latte.
So left mouse button turns it on and off. E? Okay, E. What is this? Okay, and F.
What are you
The items,
doing?
okay. I have this weird electrical fucking
Oh, I'm done with there.
Guess I should take something else. Oh, is there
Finish the job, spent the last few days making sure. It's even done before the deadline. Did she like it? She loved it. She had some complaints, of course, but I convinced her by using some design terms she doesn't understand, so you finish your job by bullshitting her. The finest bullshit. That's one survival skill every freelancer must have. Are you working on anything now? No. Taking a break. I need to work on on a few personal matters.
I guess I'll pick up
Like
these.
you and Lua? Something like that. By the way, I'm curious. How did you guys meet? If you don't mind me asking. I don't mind. It's just that I was young and stupid. You know.
Maybe we don't have that tool.
Oh, come
Maybe
on.
that's what this thing does.
Who hasn't been there?
Little-
You're right. So, I was a bit of a player back in college.
This
Oh,
one has
spicy.
gate number
And I
on
was
it.
going after my then best friend's girlfriend's friend.
Great thing.
Okay, I'll say it slowly. I used to have a best friend.
But it's
He
like
was an incubus. Okay. Let's call him Cognac.
here.
Cognac has a girlfriend. Still following.
Hmm.
And that girl has a friend. And that friend is the one I'm after. Oh, okay. She was one of the hottest girls there. But everyone knew she wasn't the type of girl you'd want to date. Why? I don't want to get into the details, but this succubus was super hot, and all the guys wanted to sleep with her.
Here.
She was a player
On in
too.
the house.
That doesn't sound like Lua at all. Because it wasn't Lua, genius. Huh? Lua was my friend's girl. Holy moly. This is getting spicier. The other girl's name was... Let's just call her Rose. I knew Lua thanks to her relationship with Cognac. Sounds like a fake name you made up, right? Now, will you just let me continue? Okay. So I asked Lua a lot of things about Rose. She knew what I was after. It annoyed her so much, but I kept on bothering her. Anyway, I was a pretty active guy back then, so Lua came over to visit us at one point. I lived with Cognac back in college. I'd been out, and I got back just as Lua arrived. A total coincidence. We went into our place together and witnessed something surprising.
Just inside.
Cognac was sleeping with Rose. Saw the look on Lua's face, the disbelief, the anger, the sadness, and without even thinking about it, I punched Cognac in the face. I got into a fight with him. Oh, I haven't told you. Cognac was a Brazilian jiu-jitsu tutor for kids. He's pretty good. Yeah, I landed that one punch, and he beat me to a pulp, easily. Lua begged me to stop fighting on her behalf. More like she begged Cognac. I wasn't kidding. I lost, but I won't give up so easy. I don't give up so easy. I was beaten pretty bad.
What the hell?
So Lua took care of my injuries. We grew closer after that, and I don't even remember the exact date, but suddenly that friendship turned into a relationship. That's one hell of a story. I know. Have you seen her, by any chance? Yeah. Lua came by a few days ago. How was she doing? She hasn't returned any of my calls or texts. Well, she's healthy, that's for sure. She got into an argument, though. With whom? There's this male model. A model? I didn't think she was the type of girl to go out with a model. Oh, they weren't together. What were they arguing about? Well, we were talking about your relationship. Lua told us about the reason behind the fight, about your family stuff. And then this guy, Hyde, joined the discussion. What did he say? He didn't understand why Lua would insist on getting family approval, considering, you're willing to leave your own family. You would do that for her? Yes, I would. I'm sick and tired of my family. Why would you say that? Let me tell you about my family, or I should say, most elven families. They think they're all so high and mighty. If you're born an elf, there are certain unwritten rules you must follow. Reputation and appearance are everything. We must never ever make our family look bad. You can only befriend certain people. You must dress a certain way. You can only have certain jobs that are deemed worthy and successful, like being a doctor, a lawyer, a CEO. Ever since I was a kid, I've always wanted to be an artist. I love drawing and creating art. However, being an artist is not something elves would deem suitable, unless you become the next Da Vinci. So, when I switched from a business major to an art major, my parents went crazy, screamed like they were on fire. They told me that I'd never be rich or successful. All that because you chose an art degree. You want to know the worst part? They blamed Lua. What do you mean? They blamed her for my decision to pursue my passion for art, yelled about how her kind is ruining the country, accusing their religion of worshiping the Dark Lord, accusing her of putting a spell on me and cursing the family. Whoa. I mean, come on. This is the 21st century. Well, that's so not cool. I don't want to sound judgmental, but your family is racist. Tell me about it. Lua is the only person that can make me feel alive. She showed me how I can be free and pursue my dreams. I don't understand why Lua is so obsessed with the idea of reconciliation with my family. I just don't get it. I have no problem leaving my family, I would happily leave them for the both of us. What about her? What about her and her family? You may be happy to leave your family. However, it may not be the same for her. Gala, do you have something to say? Perhaps you could give us a different perspective. Sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop. I couldn't help overhearing your story. I assume that the person you're talking about is not an elf, correct? Yes, she's a succubus. I see. I am a werewolf. For werewolves, the wolf pack is the most important thing. We'll put family before any other. We often have our own problems with within the pack, but we won't abandon our family for anything. Perhaps that's also true for her and her family. Besides, if you leave your family for her, wouldn't that make your parents believe that all those bad stereotypes about succubi are true? I never thought of it that way. Whether you like it or not, your actions will have an impact on her as well, and if you leave your family for her, that will put her in a difficult spot. She might feel responsible for your actions. There's nothing to feel bad about. I'm leaving my messy family to create a better one with her. It's easy for you to say that now, but you don't know what the future holds. One day circumstances might change. One day one of you might regret your decisions. One day you might use the I left my family for you card. We love each other. I'll be with her whatever the circumstances may be. You know, love is like a flame. It might burn fiercely at first, but over time it will die down if you don't maintain it. Maintaining it won't be easy. It will be hard work because life is full of storms. And marriage, it will not survive on love alone. That's deep. We all have each other, and that's enough for us. Tell me, do you have health insurance? What? I'm an elf. Why would I need health insurance? You'll need some. What for? Immortality is an elven privilege, but you'll lose it if your family disowns you. I've seen people go bankrupt because they fell ill or got seriously injured, emptied their entire life savings for an $8 pill because in this country they charge you $20,000 for it. And if you decide to have children, they won't have the same privileges you do. There's a high probability they'll get bullied for being a half-breed. There are consequences. It shouldn't be taken lightly. Think about it. Anyway, I've got to go. I apologize for my intrusion. No, thank you for your insight. I've got to go too. Want to head out together? Sure. Thanks for the drink, Bean and Freya. Bye.
Yeah, that would make sense.
What? You made me lose 2 customers in a minute. I mean, they bought stuff, so I didn't lose them. They bought something. We're good.
Is this a spirit box? Just a little radio and
Hey, that wasn't on me. They were leaving anyway. Are you going to write that in your book? It's a secret. If your book is based on this coffee shop, how can you present a story like theirs in a world with only humans around? I'm not sure. Perhaps a hot drink will give you some inspiration. Sounds like a great idea.
well, I got the EMF reader up.
Okay.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Coachella.
Are you here?
So it just... Alright. I will be back on Friday. We'll play the rest of that. And I will see everybody then. Have a good one, guys.